Hello, everyone. This is Kelly with The Well Life, and today I'm going to talk to you about changing your outlook. So, it's hard, I know, to stay consistently positive or motivated or inspired or any of those things. It's easy to get in a negative mindset or get into a lull where we just don't really feel like we make any kind of progress or see any changes in our lives, and we don't look at anything different. It's just everyday life, same old, same old. Uh, so I want to talk to you about outlook. And a lot of what I'm going to say falls right in line with everything that I talk about. But I know for me, it's a daily task. It's just a daily process, it's a daily habit, and you have to just remain consistent. But this does help. And so I know that, like with a lot of other things that I've talked about, if you can keep your outlook, your perspective, um, where you're open and you're willing to see things differently, willing to consider a different prospect or a different opinion, then you will, I think, better progress in life. So let me explain kind of some of the steps. And I got Franklin the Frog here with me because I thought, look at his big old bug eyes. I thought, I think Franklin has a pretty good outlook on life. I mean, I know that his colors are positive, and so I'm just going to use him. He's just going to be our little prop today because when I see him, he kind of makes me smile. It's just he's funny. He's funny looking. So that's why I've got Franklin the Frog here because maybe what he did is he had his glasses off, and then when he puts his glasses on, he's got a new outlook. He's got a new perspective. And if that's if that's the way you have to imagine yourself every day, is wake up and just oh, these are my positive outlook glasses, and put them on, and try to see things in the best way. We are inundated with negative most of the time. Most of the time, the news is going to be about what's not going right. Most of the time, the things you hear on television, radio, any kind of podcast news that's news related or political related or whatever, it's most often going to be the negative outlook. So that's why it is so hard for us to stay in a positive mindset. But for me, I choose to not look at the negative things. I get small doses of those sort of things, very small doses, and I get an enormous amount of positive podcast. Even if I want to watch something on television, I'll choose something funny, lighthearted, educational, something to that effect. So let me share with you. I'm going to give you five things, and like I said, they go in line with some of the other videos and things that I've said. So I'm repeating a lot here. So you're going to see kind of a pattern in, like, wow, these things help a lot of things in life. So they will help a lot of areas for you. So the first one is practice gratitude. And I've said that before, right? I've said that in other videos about other things. But what this does is it makes you thankful for what you do already have. And a lot of us, we do kind of get down, or we feel, regretful or whatever. But, there's always someone that unfortunately is worse off than we are in some shape, form, or fashion. So if we can pick out and focus on the good that we do already have, and it's not wrong to want more or want different, but be thankful for what you do already have, the smallest things. Be thankful for them in the moment, and then it gives you just a little bit more, just a little bit of motivation, just a little bit of momentum to see things differently, to look at it differently, to look at the outside differently, the things that are going on, they seem negative or whatever, but then you can say, well, thank goodness I have, and whatever that is, your health, a home, food, clothing, transportation, whatever it is, give thanks for those things, and then it does help you to change your outlook, or at least to keep your outlook from being so negative or turning towards a negative outlook. The second thing is to challenge the negative thoughts. So when the negative thoughts come in, and they do, for me, it's a daily thing. Challenge the negative thoughts. They come in, and then I say, wait a minute. That negative thought, I know immediately it does not make me feel good. I can feel it in my stomach, in my chest, whatever. And so then I immediately tell myself, just change your thought. You're having a bad thought, and you don't have to have that thought. You're choosing to have that thought. So what other thought could you have? And I will seek for something positive immediately to change my thought to, because the negative thoughts come very easily, very easily. The positive ones take a little effort. So it's effort on your part to search out in your mind and seek and think more positive, and let go of those negative thoughts. Let them go. The third thing is try to surround yourself with something positive. Be that people, be that an activity, be that an environment, um, anything like that. If it's, be it music, be it whatever, but something that will just kind of keep your spirit a little bit lifted. Okay, so that's good natured people, or that's being out in nature, or that's an activity that you like. If you like going to the gym, then go to the gym. If you like being at a park, go to the park. If you like being outside with your dog, do that. Keep the keep the spirit up, keep the momentum and the positivity in any way you can. So when you're feeling that little bit of that slump, and that your outlook is like, man, this and that, and you're just going on about negatives, change it. And one of the best ways is, what are you surrounded by in that moment? Is something on the TV that's negative? Are you with someone that's negative? Are you just in a kind of a environment like, oh man, this is kind of gloomy? What do you need? You need a little sunshine? Do you need a little bit of fresh air? Do you need some activity? Something that can just boost your spirit in that moment, okay? Because really all this is an everyday, every moment situation that you have to just keep on and keep on and keep on changing, right? In order to improve it. So the next one is focus in the present. Just keep your focus as much as you can in the present moment. It's I know we all do it. We think about the past and like, oh, I remember when, or I wish that. But really, the past is not coming back, so it's done. Even it can be good or bad, whatever, but it's done. So allow it to just be, okay? That's then, that was then. If it's something good, you can bring that memory to the present, but stay in the present moment. Maybe just, if you want to be happy about that moment, that's fine. But don't dwell in the aspect of, man, I wish I was still back there, or whatever, because then that leads to depression. So dwelling in the past, whether it's a good or bad, too much, too much. And I use the word dwell. That's like you're just stuck there. That's too much. So don't dwell. If you've got a good memory, that's fine. Just bring it with you. Just bring it with you to the right now, and make it a positive thing for you. But uh, then also don't think too much in the future. Planning and knowing like, hey, I'm going to want, this is what I'm working toward. This is what I want for my future. That's fine. That's wonderful. But don't dwell too much. Just stay right now, right here in the present moment. Because this is where you'll achieve something. Okay. You can achieve things in the moment. You can't achieve something in the future because when you get there doing that thing, it's the moment. It's the present moment. So, yes, if you think about the future, if you've got some plans and you've got some goals, that's perfect. But always just come back to right where you are and say, yep, that's wonderful. So, but what am I doing right now? What am I doing right now? So, stay in the present moment, focus on the present moment, and see what it is you need to do right now. And then the last thing is set some goals or some new habits for yourself. And so just this that I'm talking about right now could be something that you like, hey, that's a new habit I'm going to make. That's a new habit I'm going to set for myself. But set a few goals or some new habits to work towards, then that makes you feel like you've got a purpose or you do have something you're working toward, which then gives you a more positive outlook, gives you a better outlook. So these are the things that will help you. And it's daily, daily, daily work. It is not one and done. I did it today and then now I'm done and everything will be good from now on. It's a daily, daily process. So you work on it every single day. So again, practice gratitude, challenge the negative thoughts, surround yourself with positive people, positive activities, positive environments, all those things, one or all of those things. Do that and then focus on the present and set yourself up little goals. Little goals are little new habits, okay? We've all got habits. Some of them are good and some of them are not so good. But always see if you can challenge yourself, okay? Just challenge yourself a little bit, and then that's a form of motivation. Try to keep yourself motivated towards something, okay? That's what I wanted to talk about today. Change your outlook and see if that doesn't help your life. This is Kelly with The Well Life, and remember, your lifestyle is a choice. Choose well.